Good evening, everyone. I wish to thank the selection committee for honoring me this evening and congratulate my fellow 2023 inductees. When Bob Caleb first called me to say that I had been selected for the Bristol Sports Hall of Fame, he told me I was the second person from our Bristol Eastern class of 1967, and the first was Bobby Jones, a tremendous athlete. I wondered when I was selected how many siblings had been entered into the hall, and I was quite surprised to find that there were quite a few. My younger brother John entered the Bristol Sports Hall of Fame in 2006. He was a terrific football and track star at St. Paul High School in the early 1970s, and I was thrilled to be able to join him. Cancer took his life much too early, but I'm sure that he is here in spirit with a big grin and reminding me that he beat my sprinting records. And his son, Jason, and daughter, Brittany, are in the audience tonight. A career in athletics and teaching began to interest me when I entered Bristol Eastern in the fall of 1963 and joined the football team. I admired my coaches, Fred Duval, Tom Eck, and later Dave Mills. Johnny Floyd asked me to join the track team and made a huge impact on myself. I was lucky to be on football teams with Mike Hannon, Terry Della Vecchia, Keith Ronaldo, Billy Atkinson, Ron McAdams, and Bruce Abbott, just to name a few for football. And Mike Ritchie and Dan Bergeron led the way for successful track teams. These coaches and teammates epitomized leadership, and as you might have guessed, I loved my time at Bristol Eastern. At Southern, I played football and majored in physical education. One of the skills classes that we had to master was gymnastics under the U.S. Olympic coach Abe Grossfeld. That course, unbeknownst to me at the time, would prove invaluable in my coaching career and was the catalyst for much success later on. And Southern Connecticut was also where I met my wife Eileen, and we have celebrated 53 years together. In 1985, I went to Stafford High School to teach PE and became the head football coach and was also named the athletic director for the Stafford school system. I remained in the AD's position for 17 years and also had the opportunity to become a jack-of-all-trades coach. There weren't many sports that didn't interest me. In the mid-1990s, I was contacted by former Bristol administrator Tony Mosa, who was with the CIAC. That organization oversees all high school sports in Connecticut. Tony said he had a vacancy on the state boys track committee, and he then surprised me with and he asked me if I would sign on, and I accepted. Then he told me, "You're also going to be the boys committee chairman." Title IX was equalizing girls' sports, but the track programs in the state at the time were not comparable. And as a result, I spearheaded a move to equalize the boys and girls events in track. In 1995, I took on a cross-country head coaching assignment and was once again a 3-season-a-year coach. And our girls teams won the state class title in 1997. In my early career in Stafford as a PE teacher and coach, my home team consisted of my wife, Eileen, son, Steve, and daughter, Erin. My kids were early gym rats. Steve was the little kid who shagged all the errant balls. Erin learned to walk crisscrossing basketball courts. My family team was my cheering section, and quick dinners were often grinders sitting on gym bleachers. They supported me every step of the way, to gyms, fields, tracks, and courses across Connecticut, and somehow we made it all work. The years have gone by. I retired from teaching in 2010, but still enjoy coaching at Stafford High School. I am currently still a 3-sport coach in my 51st year at Stafford High. I've been blessed with wonderful teams that have brought awards and recognition to our community. But in reality, every team was special. Maybe not as many wins, but such great memories. During this time, I was honored to be named the Connecticut Girls Track Coach of the Year in 2001. And in 2021, I was inducted into the Connecticut Coaches Hall of Fame, which is located at Rensselaer Field. As to current events, I understand that the CIAC is considering eliminating Thanksgiving Day football games. Being a traditionalist, I am totally opposed to this. As a former player and coach, the atmosphere of the Turkey Day game is unique and can never be duplicated. The memory of Muzzy Field in the 1966 Thanksgiving Day game, when I was fortunate enough to return the opening kickoff for a touchdown and scored 2 more after that, will stay with me forever. And I sincerely hope that the tradition of the Eastern Central football game on Thanksgiving will continue. My addition to the Bristol Sports Hall of Fame means as much to me as any prior recognition. When I go to large track meets, I always find myself watching the current athletes from both Central and Eastern to see how they are conducting themselves and how they are competing as teams, and they do very well. With utmost sincerity, I believe that the Bristol community, its coaches, and my teammates have given me the foundation, skill set, and opportunity to succeed as a physical education teacher and coach. I am deeply appreciative of this recognition from my hometown, and to this day am proud to have been a Bristol Eastern Lancer. I again wish to thank the Hall of Fame and congratulate my fellow inductees. Thank you to my family and friends who have come this evening for this very special honor. In Stafford, to my student athletes over the years, to my friends and family, and even my grandchildren, I am simply addressed as coach. That's all I ever wanted to be. Thank you.